And go.
My name is Marina Phillips, and this is my singing presentation. First slide, please. Okay, so these are singing exercises that I have done in my spare time, and their purposes. So scales like going from C to C, just up the octave, and it stretches your range, and it just warms up all the registers of your voice from lower range to higher range. And Saturday matinee, which is really good for articulation, and A, E, I, O, U, which is also good for articulation and volume control, because you can do it to crescendo or decrescendo. Around the Ragged Rocks is also good for articulation, and saying the alphabet in one breath, which I'm still having trouble with, but I can go further than I used to.
Can you stop talking, please?
And now I can go up to, I think it B, but my aim is to get through the whole way. And R in arpeggio, which is good for range, and down the road I go, which is good for your lower register. And that's what I need to work on, because I can go quite high usually, but my lower register, means I've neglected it now, so I need to go over it again. Yeah, next slide. Oh, right, yeah. Oh yeah, and all these singing exercises have helped me. My aim is to try and get the the break between my head voice and my chest voice to stop it, because I make kind of like a sound sometimes when I go from chest voice to head voice, and I need to get rid of that because it just sounds really bad. And I also need to, because I was ill over Christmas, my head voice has got a bit weaker, so I need to strengthen it again. And sometimes my articulation, I don't pronounce my T's sometimes, so I need to improve with that. And my breathing's really bad because I can't get all the way through to Z, so I need to just keep doing A, B, C, D, G, go through the alphabet in one breath, or sometimes I do breathe in for 4, out for 4, breathe in for 4, out for 8, to try and get my breathing to improve and be able to breathe deep from the diaphragm. Oh yeah, and different parts of the voice. We've learned in the last term about the highest part, the different registers, and the highest part of the voice. And for girls, it's head voice. For boys, it's falsetto. And it's when the high register is when your vocal cords are most stretched out, so to reach the high notes. And middle register, and I think that's used the most. And you've got to get I try and get the right mix between high voice and low voice, like chest voice, so that it doesn't sound too high or too low. It's a good mix of both. And the lower register, which I need to work on, where your vocal cords aren't stretched out; they're pretty short. Yeah. Next slide. Oh yeah, I've got some tongue twisters. I found some, and I just thought they looked cool, so I just put them in. So I tried out perplex, people, peeked at Peter Pan, people past the pipe with the people in the pot. What? It's good tongue twister. Carry on. I thought these were interesting, and the next slide I think is lots of other ones I found. And I haven't tried all of them, but I'm hoping to get through them all because they seem interesting. Good. And I think, is that the last slide? Yeah, it's the last slide. And I didn't put all the singing PowerPoint how when I practice, but I practice 2-3 times a week, usually in the evenings, because that's when I've got free time. And I have a music room, so I've got a piano, and then I've got my laptop so I can do soundtracks. And I start with I usually do an hour, half an hour, usually. It can go over to an hour from getting into songs. And my repertoire at the moment is Memory from Cats, which is good because it has a good stroke. It has a really good lower voice, and I also have to use my lower voice a lot. But it goes high, so it's a good range, and it's good for acting as well. And I could have danced all night for My Fair Lady, which is good for breathing because it's quite fast, so you have to have a really good breath for it. And I can't think of anything else to say, so yeah.
Okay, thank you, very good. Okay.